Younger, my mom would often take me to the supermarket or Costco, and I would be proudly driving the shopping cart, pretending like I could drive. And I would help her lift items in, occasionally going like, "Ooh, that looks really good," hoping she'd get the message. And when we're all done, we'll be waiting in line. But then she'll suddenly remember that she needs to go get something and go back to grab it, leaving me alone, waiting and hoping she'd come back before it was our turn to pay. So here I was, waiting in line with nothing to do. But instead of fiddling with my thumbs, I found a new hobby. I would write stories. Not with a pencil and paper, since I was still standing in line at the supermarket, but I would come up with stories about people next to me. The woman in the next line on my right was buying milk and eggs, but what if she was a famous celebrity? The man over there is buying a bag of oranges, but he's probably a wizard using them as an ingredient to make a potion with healing powers, or a love potion, or maybe a sleeping potion. I'd get lost wondering about the life stories of all these people around me until my mom came back. This was how I learned to jump through magical portals and worlds with fairies, ogres, princesses, knights in shining armor. As I grew older, I found myself spending more time on my phone, especially with the recent pandemic. But I've also realized the power of a word. It's one of the very first words that we've learned to say, but it has the power of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Netflix, and more. With a simple word, you're able to have the power to access a free and unlimited treasure chest of movies and stories. The password to all this is a code of 5 letters, HELLO. Hello. It's such a simple word, one that seems so insignificant. But if you think about it, this word is a start to new possibilities, new opportunities, new doors. It marks your first step to meeting a best friend, to finding a book at the library, to landing your dream job, to finally talking to your crush. It gives you the power to talk to anyone, regardless of age, gender, background, or where you are in the world. All around you is a wealth of experiences, perspectives, ideas, and stories of all genres: action, comedy, and romance. Everyone is living their life as their own main character, an exciting story of ups and downs. You don't know which chapter of their life you might be walking into right now. Each passerby entering the coffee shop that you're in, or reaching up right next to you at the supermarket to grab a carton of eggs, or sitting next to you on the bus ride home, or maybe you can see them taking an evening stroll with their dog from the little sliver through your window blinds. Each passerby passes by, passing through your life unseen and unheard, as if they were never really there. But have you ever felt the urge to want to talk to them, to know what chapter they're in their lives, and how they came to make an appearance in your own chapter, right here at this moment in time today? Through a simple hello, we enter their chapter and see it from their eyes. We can become a storyteller or a story collector. From generation to generation, we've passed the art of storytelling. From prehistoric cave drawings to marshmallows around a campfire, we're always telling stories, whether they're in the form of physical books, phone calls, songs, poems, dances, passing them on to family, friends, strangers. But what's important is the connection. Through stories, we break barriers and build bridges between people, their backgrounds, traditions, cultures, experiences, perspectives, ideas, and truths. Stories teach us about the world, empathy, genuine human connection. They teach, challenge, persuade, unite, inspire, and spark action. But there are so many stories unheard of people going through hard times alone, facing stress, pressure, breakups, health issues, family disagreements. So many stories unheard of people rising, getting into their dream schools, launching their businesses, defeating cancer, reuniting with family, finally proposing to the love of their lives. There are so many stories that are left without an audience to appreciate or listen to their sacrifices, hardships, triumphs, struggles, epiphanies. So many characters that won't be heard. What if, instead of looking down at our friends, we look up and take a small step towards one another and say a simple hello to the person next to us, and we hear their story, and we share ours? How much more connected would the world be? So I challenge you, the next time you're waiting in line for your Starbucks order, or you're taking a walk at the park and you have a few minutes to spare, turn around to the person next to you, smile, and say hello, or hi, ni hao, hola, 안녕하세요, bonjour, guten tag, namaste, aloha, and hear their story. Thank you.